Daniel Bryan was one of the most popular WWE superstars from 2013 to 2015. This popularity amongst these WWE fans caused Daniel Bryan to be thrusted into the WrestleMania 30 main event in New Orleans, Louisiana, between Batista and Randy Orton. Now, you had a triple threat between Daniel Bryan, if he beat Triple H, of course, earlier in the show, which he did. So the match at WrestleMania would be Daniel Bryan versus Randy Orton versus Batista. Now, that match was good and all. I like Daniel Bryan. I really liked Daniel Bryan 2014 when he won the WWE World Heavyweight Championship at WrestleMania. But I am curious to see, because Batista later walked out of the company due to reasons like this. Batista is ready to return. However, we are just going to see what would happen at WrestleMania 30 if Daniel Bryan was never thrusted into this position of the title match, and if we had a one-on-one between Batista and Randy Orton. We're live here in New Orleans, as it looks like we are here for our WWE World Heavyweight Championship matchup here. As here comes the Animal, Batista. Man, Batista is on a roll since he returned earlier this year. Batista returned to the WWE to announce his entry into the Royal Rumble matchup. And then Batista not only did that, but he won the Royal Rumble matchup to get to this match here tonight. And I mean, Batista, he's probably very excited because he has not been in a WrestleMania match for about 4 years. This is his first Mania match in 4 years. A very long time for Batista, as he was off filming some movies. But now he's here back home in the WWE, as Batista is here to show that he is still got it in the ring when he faces Randy Orton here for the WWE Championship. And the fans here are a little bit mixed. There's a little bit of chatter between the fans as to whether they really like Batista or they kind of hate Batista. As Batista looks on into the crowd. And the crowd here in New Orleans has been hot all night, especially for Daniel Bryan when he had his match against Triple H. Something he really should have been in this matchup. As here comes the champion, WWE World Heavyweight Champion, Randy Orton. And it's interesting that he's only brought out the WWE Championship, as this is not only for that belt, but the World Heavyweight Championship combined into one championship. So, I mean, I guess bringing out one is fine. Nevertheless, this is Randy Orton. Randy Orton has had an impressive reign as WWE Champion. It's really stemmed all the way back from SummerSlam 2013, when Randy Orton cashed in on Daniel Bryan when he won his first WWE Championship. Of course, it was the pedigree from Triple H laying out Bryan, and Randy Orton, being the opportunist that he is, cashed in his Money in the Bank contract and pinned Daniel Bryan in the center of the ring. And that really shocked the fans of the WWE Universe, as they were not happy. They had displayed their displeasure on social media, and they have said that Daniel Bryan, even though he's been through battles with Randy Orton, he deserves the shot here tonight. But Batista is the Royal Rumble winner, and he is here tonight, and possibly Daniel Bryan will be challenging the next champion, whether it be Orton or Batista. A lot really centered around Daniel Bryan in this match, even though he is not in it. But we need to focus on the match at hand, Batista versus Orton for the WWE World Heavyweight Championship. Weird how the graphic says it's for the WWE Championship, even though it is for the WWE World Heavyweight Championship. As Batista and Orton are ready, the referee rings the bell, and we are getting ready for our main event matchup here at WrestleMania 30. As Batista starting it off strong with the backbreaker, and now giving Orton an array of stomps. And now, just clinching the chin, and giving Randy Orton a beating on his chest. But Orton, with the cutter, just stuns Batista off his feet. And Randy Orton follows it up with a vicious European uppercut. What is Orton up to here? Batista rolling out the way and giving a nice kick to the gut, but Orton responds with a thunderous punch. Batista with the jawbreaker, and now multiple kicks to the gut. Batista is going all out aggressive here tonight. As the punch to the back, that's not gonna feel good in the morning. And Batista just with the constant strikes, but Orton also a very skilled brawler in the ring as he hit that back suplex. Good job from Orton, displaying his strength as he is just wrenching the neck of Batista. And now Orton targeting that right arm of Batista. Watch out to see if Orton really will target it later in the match, as targeting body parts is a very good strategy here in the WWE. As oh my gosh, the drop kick from Orton. You've seen that really only a few times here in his career. And Orton now posing for the fans here in New Orleans as Orton took a little break. But the break was not necessary as Batista had enough strength to get out of that hold Randy Orton was about to apply there on the corner. And now Batista giving Randy Orton a taste of his own medicine. Just wrenching the neck. That is gonna hurt in the morning, ladies and gentlemen. As Batista now looks like he's dragging Orton into that right corner, that right hand bottom corner. And now Batista, the forearms to the chest, but it looks like Randy Orton rolled out. That's right, Orton did not take any serious damage from that, as Orton getting out of that potential Boston Crab, as Orton just follows it up with a lariat. Orton doing a good job of keeping Batista down so far. Hasn't allowed Batista to get any major momentum. And Orton and Batista, looks like Batista's playing mind games here. As Orton getting back into the ring and gets stomped in the head. Not a good idea. As Batista now picking up Randy Orton. And Batista looking to take business immediately. Taking care of business as Batista. He's moving Orton in several positions. But Orton with the elbows to the face. Batista might have been going for a Batista bomb to the outside of the ring. I'm calling that a brutal move as Randy Orton just shoulder tackles Batista to the outside. And now this is where Randy Orton really gets dangerous. Batista avoiding Randy Orton's offense on the outside with a huge thunderous knee to the midsection. And now Randy Orton just his head banked on the edge of that barricade. And now Orton, just viciously slamming Batista into the steps, and hold on. It looks like Randy Orton is bleeding. Indeed he is. I'm being told by the ringside people that Randy Orton is bleeding here tonight. Might have been that shot from Batista throwing Orton into the edge of the barricade, as Batista is on the top rope. No, he's getting back in the ring. And Batista being very smart there, stopping the count, because remember, champion's advantage does apply here. Batista does not have to get... But if Batista wins by countout, he does not win the WWE World Heavyweight Championship. However, Batista is still torturing Randy Orton outside the ring, inflicting as much damage as possible, so that when Orton gets thrown back into the ring, Batista can finish it as so. Batista looked like he was going for that Batista bomb, calling a little audible there, as Batista throwing Orton into the ropes and giving him a nice sidewalk. No, it's not a sidewalk slam. It's a little rusty here on this commentating job, as Batista displaying the strength of him to the fans, possibly appeasing to them, telling them The Batista bomb is coming, ladies and gentlemen. As Batista, I think the fans here are booing him. Some booing. I see a lot of them back behind where you can see them. A lot of them were booing as Randy Orton just takes a huge uppercut. And now Orton stomping on the ground. And when he does this, he gets angry as Batista trying to take advantage of Orton in pain. As Orton with the clothesline and a second out, ducking that Batista's counter and hits him with the scoop slam. Batista now sweeping the legs of Randy Orton. And Batista just manhandling Randy Orton. And now it looks like Batista's going for a pin. 1, 2, but it wasn't enough. What a great match we have seen so far in WWE Universe. Wait, hold on. Batista's got him up. Batista bomb. I did not see that coming. As I was just seeing the expression of these fans. As, oh my gosh, it was almost it. I was not counting. I was basically paying attention to these fans here. The WWE Universe who are enjoying this matchup. As I can see Dragon screw by Randy Orton. And the crowd behind Randy, I don't know why. Randy Orton really has broken these fans' heart during the past 6 months. As Randy Orton getting kicked in the gut multiple times. Oh, a shoulder tackle by Batista. This one inside the ring, a little bit less brutal, but still Batista putting that oomph when he hits that shoulder tackle. Orton counters to the onslaught in the corner with a vicious DDT. And now Orton, T-bone suplex, just throwing Batista across the ring so much that Batista's momentum gets him outside the ring. A veteran move by Batista, using his momentum as an advantage. As, speaking of momentum, Orton just killing all momentum of a Batista comeback there. Throwing Batista's head onto the ropes. And now just giving a knee strike to the face of Batista, possibly looking to bust Batista open after what he did to Randy. And now, oh, a vicious spine buster from Batista. And he's going for the cover. 1, 2, but it wasn't enough. Batista's so surprised that Randy kicked out of that one. As Batista once again showing his strength as he hits them ropes. Oh, looks for the big boot, but Randy Orton taking advantage of Batista's shortcomings with a vicious neck breaker from Randy Orton. And now he's going for the cover. 1. Only a 1 count though. We are about 10 minutes in the match, and Batista still kicking out of Randy Orton's moves with a 1 count. That's something to note here. But Randy Orton, this is when he gets into his most vicious state. Just torturing Batista, stomping all over his body, softening him up. And now Orton picks up Batista. RKO! And that's all she wrote there. Count to 500. 2. No! Batista kicks out. The RKO has put away so many superstars here in the WWE. I can't believe Batista kicked out of that one. But it really shows how much endurance Batista can endure, for lack of a better word, as Randy Orton almost throwing Batista across the ring with that. As now, oh, Randy Orton wrenching the neck. That is definitely an effective maneuver later in these type of matches. As Randy Orton going for a cover. He thinks he's got it. Not even a 1 count. Batista, it seems like as this match is going on, he is getting more resilience in the ring. Something might be wrong. We might need to test this man to see if he's on some drugs, because this is not normal for any WWE superstar. But then again, this is Batista, former WWE champion multiple times. He was an Intercontinental champion at one point. And just, I don't know what happened there. Some pause menu or something. I mean, ladies and gentlemen, that was an error We apologize here. Please don't dislike. I don't want to dislike. I mean, it kind of makes me mad. But anyways, Orton putting Batista on the top turnbuckles. And usually when this happens, for either one of these superstars, this will not end well. Superplex from the top. Batista laid out in the center. 1, 2, 3. No! Randy Orton could not get the 3 count as Batista, ever so resilient, just had a near fall there. As now Randy Orton picking up Batista. An angle slam of some sorts. As Randy Orton, he thinks he's got it all over. But Batista with the backdrop. And Orton trying to crawl away from Batista. He knows that Batista's got Randy Orton's number, as it's only a matter of time. But Orton reversing that. And now Orton stomping Batista in the corner. And just stomping at the heart of Batista. That could give you future heart problems if you are not careful with your health. Orton now putting Batista in a cover. 1. Only a 1 count. Batista just not taking the effects of Randy Orton's offense. And now Randy Orton, I think it's only a matter of time before he finishes it. Orton stalking his prey, and he gets him with a knee to the face. And Orton kicking down Batista, showing no mercy to the animal. And oh, Randy Orton misses with that kick. A lazy way to kick him. And now, what a slam from Batista. A very innovative maneuver. And now, oh no, Batista's calling for it. The spine buster. Is that it? 1, 2, and 3. What? Just like that, ladies and gentlemen, Batista won off of a spine buster. I mean, I know he did hit a Batista bomb earlier in this matchup, but just like that, Randy Orton has been put away. Highlights do not matter. We need to get to the live action of this, as Batista is now being awarded the WWE World Heavyweight Championship. Batista did it. These fans here, a little bit in denial as Randy Orton has lost. Ladies and gentlemen, we will see you in the next video as Batista is closing out Wrestlemania, crowned your new WWE World Heavyweight Championship. I hope you guys enjoyed this, and we'll see you later.